Hello everybody and welcome to Colonial Plaza, where tonight it's game 10 of the AWO season. The Widows are facing the Blurs, and the Widows are coming off of another loss that was their third in a row to the Tormenta, 8-3. The Blurs are coming off a win against the Monarchs, 7-1. Widows so far are winless in interconference play, and tonight they have a chance to get one win against the Blurs. It's almost time for baseball as Ronnie Rocket digs in to begin the ball game. Tonight, Widows start hard-throwing Russian Vika Ivanova, and Rocket lines it down the third base line fair into left. So one pitch, one runner on base for the Blurs. Let's take a quick look here at the starter for the Widows, Vika Ivanova. So far on the year in her 2 starts, winless, no wins, no losses so far. ERA is at a 7.36 coming into tonight's game. 10 runs, 9 of those runs are earned, and she's got 4 strikeouts to 2 walks so far in the year. Has given up 2 home runs, all of this in 11 innings pitched. We know how good Vika's been over the course of the last year, and this season started a little bit rough. Again, the ERA is very high. Power pitcher, mostly fastballs and 1 off-speed pitch, the 4-seam, 2-seam, the cut fastball, and the curveball as well. She also has a powerful bat in her hands too. Today, she'll be looking to show that despite her age, she still has some great command of her pitches, and she will look to throw her hard stuff to set up her curveball. We'll see how well that goes in today's ball game. Lex Expeditious now. Her turn here at the plate for the Blurs. Already with the runner on base, infield at double play depth. This team is going to be tough to double up. We'll be lucky if we see any double plays on the Blurs when they're at bat. It's got to be a hard hit, tailor-made ball, and even then, might be difficult to do, as Ivanova gets Lex to jam the inside pitch, and there's first out of the inning. Now Brandon Bullitt steps in, coming into the game really high average at 429, that leads the team in the category. The big first baseman over there does everything very well, and despite his size, he can move down the base paths and along the base paths as well. That is hit, and there's a great diving play from Chloe. Not gonna get the out at second, and they won't get Bullet at first. 2 on for Quincy Quick, who has 3 RBIs coming into tonight's ball game. Average down at 175 to begin as well. Now here's a problem. Early trouble here for Ivanova and the Widows. And it's just gonna get worse as that gets into center, with the runner coming, rounding third, throw home, not in time. Blurs on the board first in the first inning. Rolando Swift gonna get things going in here. His first at bat. Contact hitter here for the Blurs. He's gonna hit the first pitch, hit it out to right. Gamble over, and there's out number 2. Throw is coming home. 2 outs on the inning for Dash Jackson, left fielder for the Blurs. 1 RBI on the year for him. Looking to get another one here to his total, and that's hit foul. Hard hit ball. Widows falling behind early in the ball game. They fell behind towards the latter half of the ball game against Tormenta. There's a grounder to second. There's final out of the inning. De La Cruz gets Dash Jackson out. So Widows turn at the plate. Ling, Gamble, and Nightingale leading things off. They're facing Quick Draw McGraw. Let's take a look now at the Blurs starter, Quick Draw McGraw. Call him that for a reason. He uses all of his pitches very well, and he's very good at placing them too. Extremely accurate with all his stuff. Coming into tonight's start, in 2 starts so far in the year, 1-0 record, a ERA of 1.32, only given up 2 runs. Both those were earned as well. He's struck out 11 batters, only walked 3, so it seems like, looking at his numbers, opponents are also hitting 220 off of him. So, the Widows seem to be in for a tough task here on the mound against Quick Draw McGraw. We'll see how they do, and if they get to him early, it might be a problem for the Blurs. Now Yao Lang's gonna step in and lead things off for the Widows. first time tonight. We'll see what they can do. As Ling falls behind here 0-1. That one's outside, so it's 1-1 to Ling. Grounded to short, and Expeditious is going to get the out at first. So 1 out, and now comes in Alexis Gamble. We know she hits for contact for lefties very well, but not facing one of those today, as McGraw is a right-handed pitcher on the mound. That one's hit foul, so it's a 1-1 count to Gamble. That one is driven out into left field with sword fence, but it's going to stay in the yard as Jackson's going to make the catch on the warning track. Almost saw the first run of the ball game there for the Widows, but not yet. Lilith Nightingale's turn. I was talking to manager Claire Turner before the game. She says that she doesn't want to see girls take power swings and try to do too much. She'll just put the ball in play, and it'll do what it does from there. Grounded to second. Zoomer getting the final out of the inning. No runs for the Widows in their half of the first. Top of the second, we'll see Jet, Zoe Zoomer, and Quick Draw McGraw. Now Jordan Jet leading off for the Blurs to begin the top of the second. Average not where he wants it to be at all. Down at just a .91 here through 10 games of the regular season. Reminder, we played 24 games here in the AWL. The fact that both of these teams are in last place in their respective divisions is not a good sign for their playoff hopes. There's still time to turn it around. But both these teams have got to figure it out here kind of quickly. It's a line out for out number 1, Davenport. Now Zoe Zoomer's turn. Her average also high at .313 coming into the ball game. First pitch from Ivanova inside, strike 1. Still throws very hard. Coming down though in velocity. But as I said, she's still very accurate with her pitches, and you can still put them in spots very well for a catcher. And there's a strikeout for Ivanova. First of the day is Zoe Zoomer. Now the pitcher spot, Quick Draw McGraw. Average is at .333, and for a pitcher, especially when he doesn't hit very much in the Monument Conference or the UCDH, that's pretty good average. It's pretty good. Second pitch from Ivanova, strike 1. So it's a 1-1 count to McGraw, as Ivanova got her 5th strikeout of the year. Looking to get her 6th one here on the 1-2. She's gonna do it to end the inning in the process. Great job from Ivanova there on the mound. Now the 4, 5, 6 for the Widows, Crush Gonzalez, Rose Davenport, and Carla Pontarelli. Crush Gonzalez, superstar player on this Widows team, set to lead off the inning. Power off her righties. We know how good she is. She had a home run in the last game against Tormenta. That was her 3rd of the year. Her average way up to .441. 2-1 count to Gonzalez. Make it 3-1 now. Her average leads the team in 2nd in the AWL, and it's going to go up as she gets a walk to get on base. Now Rose Davenport's turn. Average at .353 and 8 RBIs. Moving into the ball game. Now the Blurs double play depth with runner on first. Hit hard and into right. So that's going to be a single. Now 2 runners on for the Widows. And Carla Pontarelli coming up here. We know how dangerous this 4, 5, and 6 is for our Widows. And they're going to need to do some work today against a tough Quick Draw McGraw on the mound. We know where his ERA came in at to start the game. We'll see if it'll go up or continue to go down as the game goes on. The 1-2 is grounded to short. They'll get 1 at second, and they'll turn 2. Double play. De La Cruz with Crush on 3rd had a chance to get the first run of the day across. Strike to begin the at-bat to De La Cruz. That one's outside. 1-1 to Fatima De La Cruz. Grounded hard and right to Zoomer at second, so no runs are going to score. Will strand the runner on 3rd. Top of the 3rd. Top of the order for the Blurs coming up. It's Rocket, Expeditious, and Brandon Bullitt. Ronnie Rocket leading things off. He hit that rocket of a ball down the 3rd baseline in his first at-bat and reached. There's a first strike from Ivanova to begin the at-bat. That one's hit foul, so it's Rocket now behind in the count. 0-2. Checking the swing there, almost got the go around, but not yet. Once again checking his swing. Patient, good eye here from Rocket. Grounded softly to first. Fair ball, and there's the out. First one of the inning. Now Lex Expeditious' turn. 0 for 1 in the game. Does have a home run on the year so far. And 3 RBIs. Her average not where she wants it to be. At 171. With the 1-1 count now. To Expeditious. That one is hit out into center field and gone. A solo home run from Lex Expeditious. 453 feet. Puts the Blurs up by 2 now. Now Brandon Bullitt, he's on fire at the plate. Kept it going in his first at-bat with a single. Looking to keep it going here and stay perfect on the day. And that is going to do it, as he's going to get another single into center this time. Now Quincy Quick digging in here at the plate. He also reached for a single, scored an RBI in his last at-bat as well. Blurs now up by 2 in the top of the third. That is hit weakly to short, and Lewis will get the out at first this time for out number 2. Again, we'll be lucky to see any double plays tonight against this Blurs team. They have speed. Every single one of these players can move. And that helps them both in the field and on the base paths as well. We've seen it come into play already, as they've scored on some balls that would have normally been outs. For some players, if Lang's throwing that ball, that's popped into first base side. Davenport's going to get there. I thought we was running out of room, but no. Plenty of room to make the catch out there. 1 run for the Blurs in the half of the third. 8-9-1 due up for the Widows. Now Chloe Nightingale leading things off here for the Widows in their half of the third. Blurs got 1 run on the home run from Lex Expeditious in their half of the third. His first out of the inning is Quincy Quick makes the catch. Now Vika Ivanova's turn here at the plate. 500 average entering the ball game. And we'll see if the pitchers for the Widows have any advantage over these Monument pitchers. They don't get to bat a whole lot. Ivanova, there it is, a base hit for the pitcher. Number 9 spot coming through, setting up the top of the order in Yao Ling. She's 0 for 1 on the day so far, though. Looking to turn around here in this at-bat. We know she's got some speed on the base path as well. First pitch, inside strike. Second pitch, that one hit, and what a catch from Rolando Swift at third. They call it the hot corner for a reason, folks. My, oh my, what a play. It's out number 2 on the inning. Now Alexis Gamble's going to line this one to center, but Jordan Jett is there for the third out. Get the 1 run on base, but no run still for the Widows. 2-0, Blurs lead. Now Dash Jackson leading off for the Blurs to begin the fourth. They've scored in the odd number innings so far to begin the ballgame in the first and in the third. And bless you, as Ivanova left a sneeze there on the mound. Getting himself back, and there's a strike after the sneeze. So maybe a good sign there. And a little nervous sneeze, if you will. That one hit into the right center gap, and down is Gamble. Not able to make the play, put her body on the line out there. So a double. And now Jordan Jett. Average down to .88. But has a chance here to get an RBI with the runner already on second. As leadoff man reaches. That one is hit over to third, and Chloe is going to get the out at first. Runner from second does not try to go to third on the throw to first. So Zoe Zoomer, second time up for her. We'll see what she can do with the runner in scoring position here. Looking at the first pitch curveball for strike 1. Even Nova has a lot of fastballs in her arsenal. This one is skied into right field, probably deep enough to tag. And oh no, gamble! I think she tried to make the play and run before she caught the ball. That cost her, as Zoomer has a triple, and the run scores from second. That's a rookie mistake out there. You gotta make sure you catch the ball first before you try to make the play. I think she was ready to run under it, make the catch, and then try to throw to third instead. No throw to third, and a run scores in the process. There's another strikeout, though, for even Nova, as McGraw goes back to the bench, second time today. Now Ronnie, Rocket's turn. Their second out now, as Rocket looks to leave that runner on third, and he's going to leave the runner at third as he flies out the left. Gonzalez makes the catch. Another run for the Blurs. They lead 3-0. It's Lilith, Crush Gonzalez, and Rose Davenport. Lilith Nightingale leading off for the Widows. Bottom of the fourth. Struggling here, all the Widows. They have done some good things in the past couple of games. They've hit the ball well, but right at somebody seems like every time they need to get a hit. And this first out of the inning on the fly out to third. Now Crush Gonzalez walked in her first at bat. She's been locked in here at the plate. And we know she had a tremendous amount of walks last year. Like, teams were afraid to pitch to her. And honestly, with the way she hits, I can't blame them. That one just getting over the glove at second into the gap in right center. And Gonzalez has a double. With the runner on second now, Rose Davenport. Chance to get her 9th RBI here on the year. She's also locked in at the plate. That first pitch swinging, a grounder to first, and Bullett's going to get the out. Second on the inning, Gonzalez over to third. Now Pontarelli with the chance to bring her teammate home. Average up to 414. First pitch, first strike from McGraw here. That one is hit to first, and Bullet is there to end the inning. Still no run for the Widows. Second time they left the runner on third. Gotta turn it around here. Top of the fifth coming up. Expeditious, Bullet, and Quick due up. We're going to get into the bottom of the seventh in the action here. Gonzalez, Davenport, and Pontarelli are due up, as both teams have been held scoreless since the fourth. Now Crush Gonzalez leading off. Double and a walk so far in the ball game. Here in the seventh inning, McGraw still on the mound, pitching extremely well. Just getting to his 60th pitch here in the ball game. Widows are down 3, and they've got to make something happen. It's getting late in the ball game, girls. 1-2 from McGraw. Hit to second, and Zoomer is going to get the out at first. Now Rose Davenport, single in her at-bats tonight, 1 for 2. Looking to get another hit in the ball game here. Strike one there as she checks her swing. The 1-1. Another check swing. Another strike. 1-2. Hit to Swift. Out number 2. Carla Pontarelli now at the plate. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Now's the time for a 2-out rally if there's any time for one here. Checking the swing, there's Pontarelli to make it 1-1. Lined into right, and there's a single. Inning not over yet. Pontarelli reaches for Fatima de la Cruz, who's 0 for 2 in the game. Average at 235 now. Ball 1, taking the first pitch outside. McGraw up to 71 pitches now in the ball game here. And that's another ball, so it's a 2-1 count now to De La Cruz. Make it 3-1. That one's high. And McGraw prone to walks here. Way upstairs. De La Cruz takes a walk. So Chloe Nightingale, she's also hitless in the game tonight. 0 for 2. Perfect time for her to get off the snide here, so to speak. That one is hit over the head of Expeditious at short. One run's going to come around to score. as Nightingale has herself a double. Widows are on the board in the 7th. Now Vika Ivanova, her turn here at the plate. And she is going to bat here. Probably leaving Ren for the spot because of the power she has at the plate. We'll see if it comes into play. Look out there. 1-1 inside. Dusting off the plate a little bit there. 1-2 the count now from McGraw. Make it 3-1 to Ivanova. And it's a full count now with that strike to Ivanova. Lined up the middle. And there's a single. 1 run. Round to score. 3-2. Ivanova has an RBI. Top of the order in Yao Ling. She's over 3. But boy, oh boy, what a spot right here. As Jaime Felicidad is going to come in and take over for Quick Draw McGraw on the mound. What a spot for Ling. And welcome to the game, Felicidad, as he gives up the tying run that's on third. Ivanova over to third, Ling in the second with a double. It's tied up here at 3. We've got ourselves a ball game again, ladies and gentlemen. Alexis Gamble looking to keep the inning going here. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1 from Gamble. Blurs fans, but nice turnout here. I see a bunch of the blue shirts out here in the stadium tonight. And there's a ground out to end the inning, but the important thing is the Widows have the lead. They have tied the game up. It's tied at 3. Top of the 8th coming up. Brandon Bullitt, Quincy Quick, and Rolando Swift. Now Donisha Moss is going to come in and take over on the mound for Ivanova. So her day is done. She did her part in the last inning with her bat too. So my assumption was correct. They left her in just to see if she could get a hit. There's a ground out to first. As Rose does it herself. Quincy Quick at the dish, 1 for 3 on the ball game tonight. Donisha Moss now on the mound. 2 strikeouts on the year for her. Average. Grounder to short. There's out number 2. Donisha Moss is having a pretty good year so far through 10 games. Her ERA, not her average, her ERA is at a 1.42 coming into the ball game. And there's a foul ball for Rolando Swift now. Hit to short. Nightingale gonna throw and get the out at first to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th now. Still no runs for the Blurs since the 5th. Widows have the game tied up at 3. Lilith Nightingale, Chris Gonzalez, and Rose Davenport do up. Lilith Nightingale hitless on the day. Her sister, Chloe, got a hit earlier in the inning. Last inning. One of the big ones on the inning as well. And now it's her turn, and not gonna do it here as there's Zoomer with a great diving play at second. Now Crush Gonzalez, 1 for 2 on the day, double and a walk. There's a strike. 1-1. Make it 2-1 to Gonzalez. An inside strike here. 2-2 from Felicidad. That one is hit into right and gonna get foul. With the plenty of space out there and right. Checking the swing there. Good thing. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Gonzalez down on strikes. We don't see that a whole lot from her. Unfortunately, even the best go down on strikes sometimes, and you saw it there. Rose Davenport's turn to keep the inning going, perhaps. 2 outs now. Way high, 2-0 to Davenport. 3-0 now. Give her the green light here on 3-0, you think? If she had it, what a good pitch swing at. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk. Now Carla Pontarelli's got 3 RBIs on the season. Singled in her last at bat, or singled in her earlier at bats in the night. Bottom 8 tie ball game here. We got a good one on our hands here, folks. Hit and threw into left. A single for Pontarelli, her second of the game. Runner in scoring position is Rose Davenport for Fatima de la Cruz, who's over 2 with a walk. And we know she likes the high pitches, so look out if you leave one up there. Inside, 1-1 to Velocidad. Now 2-1. 3-1. De La Cruz counts in her favor. She's going to swing early at this one, and it's fouled. Third base side. Full count now. De La Cruz. She's going to go and load the bases. She gets a walk down to first. Now Chloe Nightingale doubling an RBI. Bases are now loaded for her. Another big spot. Hit to second, and Zoe Zoomer. What a play over there from her. Top of the ninth coming up. Blurs need a run to try to hold here. We'll see if they can get it. Jackson, Jet, and Zoe Zoomer due up. Dash Jackson leading off for the Blurs. Top of the ninth. Donisha Moss on the mound. Her goal here is to get out of the inning as quickly as possible. That way, these girls can get their chance to hit and try to win it in the bottom of the ninth. There's a strike to Jackson, so it's a 1-2 count. That one smashed. Hard foul, though, third base side. The 1-2 to Jackson, swinging through it for strike 3, and they'll throw the first to get the out. Now Jordan Jett, his turn here at the plate. Single in the game so far tonight. 1 for 3. Donisha Moss, that was her third strikeout on the year. Not seeing the dominance we saw from her last season so far in terms of strikeouts, but again, her ERA is very good. No complaints about that. 1-2, 2-2 the count now as that fastball is high and inside. Breaking the bat is Jet. That one is hit to shallow left center. Lilith taking charge out there to get the out. We'll see Bernie Baseline take over for Zoe Zoomer at the plate here. Blur's going to get some power, perhaps. And Baseline has it, but he's not going to show it off here. Weak grounder Moss, inning over. Bottom of the ninth. Widows looking to win it here in the ninth. Can they do it? They've got Moss, Ling, and Gamble due up. Pinch hitter to begin the inning is Jennifer Marks. Stephanie Sparks takes over at second for Bernie Baseline. After the pinch hit failed in their half, Marks is looking to lead off the inning. Just want to get on base any way she can here, really. Here in the bottom of the ninth. That one is hit foul. First base side. 3-2 to Marks. Ball 4. Just barely outside. She's on base though. That's what they needed as we get to the top of the order. Yao Ling stepping in. A double and an RBI in the ball game for her tonight. First pitch swinging. Foul. Third base side. They're hitting these pitches really hard. Right to Expeditious at short. And they'll turn the double play. 6-4-3 style. Alexis Gamble. There's a double switch here for the Blurs. Halo Swift takes over on the mound. Bernie fast. Very fast. In at second. Alexis Gamble at the plate here. Lining it and into center. Past the glove of Fast at second. So another runner on. We're starting this again. Lilith Nightingale 0 for 4 in the ball game. Good opportunity here for her to try to get a ball in the gap somewhere with Gamble's speed. Maybe score, but that one is hit high in the air to center. We're going to extra innings as Jordan Jett makes the catch. Heading to the 11th, Brandon Bullitt, Quincy Quick, and Rolando Swift due up for the Blurs. Still tied at 3.
The first baseman, number 10.
All game sees 2 for 4, 2 singles in the game. Looking to get the inning started off right here for the Blurs and try to get them in the lead. Here in the inning at least. Widows looking to avoid dropping the 4th in a row. That is a great diving play for the Cruz, but they'll not get bullet again. Too fast down the line. A lot of speed on this Blurs team. Now Quincy Quick's going to step in. 1 hit and 4 at-bats to single. Check on bullet at first. He's safe. Now a pitch out here. No movement there, surprisingly. From bullet over on first. You'd think with his speed, they'd want to get him in the squirrel pitch as quickly as possible. And they'll throw over to first. And again, bullet is safe. Want him to be kept very close over there at first if they can help it. I said it earlier in the ball. There's another throw over to first. And again, bullet is safe. I said it earlier in the ball game, and I'll say it again here. Tough team to double up, and there's a grounder into right. 2 on now. No outs. Orlando Swift, hitless tonight. Has a big chance here in a high pressure spot for everyone involved to turn this game around for the Blurs and get them back into the lead. They saw their lead crumble in the 7th. That one is hit and off the glove of De La Cruz. They'll get 1 at second. So runners in the corner. Double play still in effect here for Dash Jackson at the plate. Good job, David De La Cruz, to at least knock it down and make an out possible here. Grounder hard to first. Davenport's going to get the out at first, but not at the plate. Safe at home. They have the lead back. It's 4-3. And Jordan Jett going to step in. I'm surprised that they didn't just counter touching the base with their glove there as an out, but no. And the inning will continue as Jett lines it into the right center gap. 1 runner will score. It's 5-3. Blurs lead by 2 now. Taylor Swift. Swift is going to swing the bat here. Encarnacion still on the mound. Giving up the now 2 runs in the inning to make it a 5-3 Blurs lead. Late in this one, top of the 11th. Swift's going to line this one to left, and Gonzalez make the catch. Widows, 1 final chance here in the bottom 11th to win it. 7, 8, and 9 due up for them. Can they get it done? We'll find out here very shortly. Now Fatima De La Cruz leading off for the Widows in the bottom of the 11th. This is their last chance in the ball game. If they don't tie this game, if they don't tie this game in the inning, game's over, and there's out number 1. You either want this game to continue or you want it to end right here in the inning. Which would it be, Widows? We'll see. Nightingale lines it in the center on the ground ball. So with the runner on first now, we'll see Aura Valentine with the tying run at second now, as that one's going to get into right. Wait to see what would happen there. Didn't want to call it too early, but that one's going to get into right, so there's a single. And now the go-ahead run is on. It's at the plate here in Yao Ling. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 Ling. Waiting for a pitch here. We'll see if she gets it. She looks at that one. It's a 3-1 count now to the speedster. Strike 2. That's a really good pitch to hit. Grounded it weakly to third. They'll get the 1 out at second, but not Ling at first. Go ahead run is Lexus Gamble. And with Ling's speed, they're probably going to want to try to send her to try to get her in the scoring position as well. On a well hit ball, they're going to pitch out. Ling going to go, and oh no, she's in a rundown. And that's going to end the game as Ling gets caught going back to first. A very anticlimactic loss there for the Blurs. They lose their 4th in a row. Bit of a head scratcher there, though, you gotta think. They did the right thing trying to send Ling, I think. Unfortunately, the Blurs just guessed right on the pitch out attempt. And now, again, 4 losses in a row for the Widows. Blurs moved to 4-7 with the win. 3 stars, Vik even over Chloe Nightingale and Lex Expeditious. Man, I tell you what, how about that? That's a tough game. You get everything in the right spot, you feel like you're in a good position to win, you try to steal. I thought it was the right call, I did. But unfortunately, not the case. They guessed right on the pitch out. It happens. What can you do? Widows now 3-7 on the year, still in last place. Blurs also in last, 4-7. Top of the Valiant Conference though. 3-way tie. Reapers, Dragons, and Pythons. So hey, maybe. See if we can get back into that race. But anyway, you guys, that's going to do for me for the video. I'm going to be going back to Sunday uploads. I feel like the Thursday uploads haven't worked out for me as far as views go and that kind of stuff. And again, if you guys want to help me grow, the best thing you can do is watch videos when they go up, watch to the very end, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. If you're new here, subscribe down below. We got all kinds of franchise content here on the channel. We've got this going, we've got the MLB The Show franchise, and we bring it back at some point here soon. The Madden franchise starting when the scouting update comes out. I got a lot of things coming down the pipe for you guys, so please stick around. Love to have you part of the B team. Until next time, guys, you know what to do. Stay on the channel, watch some more videos, and keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all in the next one.